Hey guys, it's Olympus the Loomer here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to make this Loomigurumi Dumbo Tsum. So this is a variation of CraftMuse's small Tsum, which I have here. This is a variation of Dumbo's mini Tsum. I think they look so adorable, and I really recommend you guys making this. Like, they look cute together. Just look at that, it's so adorable. And this big Tsum is designed by my Loom sis. That's what we call each other, Danny, aka Saturn.looms on Instagram. You guys should definitely give her a follow. She is so talented, she's amazing, she is sweet, she is supportive, she is amazing. She can be your friend as well. She's literally one of the sweetest, amazing, creative, talented loomer I've met in the looming community, so you guys should definitely follow her. And even though this is her original design, we also want to give credits to CraftMuse again for the mini Tsum and Looms by Tiff, because she did not know that Looms by Tiff made a big Dumbo already, so we give them credits, and their Instagram will be in the description box below. Looms by Tiff's Instagram and Danny's, aka Saturn Looms Instagram. And for CraftMuse, I will be putting her Instagram and YouTube down below, so you can check them out. So this is what we're gonna be making today. I hope you guys make one of yours big Dumbo as well, and without further ado, let's get started to the materials that you guys are going to be needing. So the materials that you guys are going to be needing to make this big Dumbo are any type of hook. So as usual, I will be using my rainbow loom hook, a C-clip or stitch marker. You are also going to need 2 pony beads. For the eyes, I will be using this 9mm pony beads. If you do not have pony beads, you can use bands. You're just going to use 2 bands and double them and put it onto a band. And if you do not want to use bands, but you have safety eyes, you can use safety eyes as well. You are also going to need some stuffing. I have my stuffing here. And for the colors today, we are going to use, sorry for the crinkling, I haven't opened it yet. You're going to use turquoise or any blue, or you can use gray as well for Dumbo's body. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but it looks kind of like tealish, but it's a very pretty turquoise. You're also going to need some pink rubber bands. So pink for the ear part. And you're also going to need yellow for the hat. I believe this is the hat. And lastly, you are gonna need some red for this part. I don't know what you call that, but yeah, you're gonna need red. And I believe these are the materials that you guys are gonna need to make Dumbo. Band count will be in the description box below. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the actual tutorial. So hey guys, so before we start with the actual Dumbo here, I'm just going to show you guys how to put bands on your safety eyes. So I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Actually, like zooming in, I started like zooming in on my axolotl tutorial, and I think it makes everything a lot easier because you can see what I'm doing. And also, you guys, thank you so much for the axolotl response. Like, a lot of you guys made my axolotl, and I felt so honored. I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you so much for loving my designs and, you know, making them too. It melts my heart. Thank you so much. Anyways, how to put bands. So we have 2. That's just wet. We have 2 pony beads here, and we are going to use 2 bands as well. And what you're going to do is So you see this hole on your safety eyes. Focus, here we go. And what you're going to do is you are just going to grab your band and pinch it and put it onto that hole. Like that, slide it onto that hole. And there you go. So that's what you're going to do. Again, you're going to pinch it, you're gonna pinch your band and just slide it onto the hole. And yeah, that's how you do it. And we can set our eyes aside and start with our parts. So first, we are going to start making our arms and legs. And they are a magic ring of 6 stitches. So that's our arms and legs there. And I already made 3 off camera. I'm only going to show you guys how to make 1. So you're gonna have to pause the video to make yourself 3 more. And also guys, I recommend you guys using, having an extra hook to put your parts, just like mine. So just grab some of your turquoise rubber bands. So I have my turquoise bands here, and Rainbow Loom actually sent this to me, no one asked, but just want to share. Rainbow Loom sent this to me for being Loom Star of the Week. And sorry for the crinkling noises. Just going to pour some turquoise bands in. There we go. So again, our arms and legs are just going to be a magic ring of 6 stitches. And if you do not know how to make a magic ring, then lucky you, because I'm going to show you guys how to do it the best way I could. So again, I want to apologize in advance for the background noises, but we shall do this. First, you're gonna want to grab your hook. I have my hook here. And what you're going to do next is you grab your band. Make sure it's like, there you go. Your band, and you want to just put it onto your hook. Like so. And you want to grab your band and twist it going to the left. And that twisted part, you want to put that onto your hook. Now you have something that looks like this. Kind of like a figure 8 shape. Or if you think about it, a cap band with 2 loops. What you're going to do next is you want to twist it going to the left again, your left side, and put it onto your hook like so. Now you have a triple loop cap band. And what you are going to do now is you grab one band, and you want to put this cap band onto that band. So slide it, and you want to put this, the left side here, onto your hook like so. And now you have 2 loops on your hook. You want to put this right one over this one on the left. Slide it like so. Now you want to go back to your cap band and grab up one band again, and you want to put it through this cap band only, our triple loop cap band, and reclaim the other end on your hook. And as you can see, we have 3 loops now on our hook. What you guys want to do is we are going to put this 2 bands, 2 loops on the right over this one on the left. And we want to keep on doing that until we have 6. So again, after you stitch, you want to go back to your cap band. Sorry if I keep zooming out and zooming in. And what you're going to do is grab a band and pull it through the cap band only, reclaim the other end, and put this 2 right ones over this one on the left. So that's 3 already. And just go back in until you have 6. So that's 3. 1 band pulled through the cap band, reclaim the other end, 2 loops on the right goes to get to be pulled over the one on the left. Go back to your cap band, 1 band onto the cap band, pull through only through the cap band, 3 loops, pull this 2 right ones over this one on the left, like so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 stitches so far. Let's do that one more time. Go to the cap band, grab a band, and pull it through the cap band only, 3 loops, and stitch. Now to count the stitches here, they are the teardrop shapes that going on a circular motion. Not forward or sidewards, but in a circular motion. So let's see how many teardrop shapes we have that's going on a circular motion. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this band on your hook is the 6th one. Now what you're going to do is you go to your first stitch, which is this one, your first teardrop shape. You grab one band and you pull it through all the loops and reclaim. You can choose to slip knot this, or just like me, put it onto a helping hook. And that's how you make the arms and the legs. You want to make 4 of those, so you can pause the video now and make 3 more. So now that we are done with the legs, we can do our ears. So I already made 1 ear, and we are gonna need 2 ears, and I already made 1. I'm going to show you guys how to make 1, and again you're gonna have to pause the video to make yourself 1 more. I'm just going to put my ear on the side here. So what you're going to do is you want to use your pink bands first. So I'm just going to get some of my pink bands. I have my pink bands here. So what we are going to do, first row of our ears is a magic ring of 6 stitches. And I already showed you guys how to make a magic ring. So I'm going to be a bit quicker this time, but still recap the whole thing. So 1 band, put it to your hook and twist, put onto your hook, twist again, put onto your hook. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, or a triple loop cap band. Grab 1 band and pull this cap band onto that band, reclaim the other end, pull this right one over this one on the left. Then you want to go back to your C-clip and pull a band only through the cap band, reclaim 3 loops, put this 2 right ones on this one on the left, and you want to keep on doing that until you have 6. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After you have 6 on your hook, you just want to grab your C-clip or stitch marker and put it to the band that's on your hook. Second row is going to be an increase, and if you guys do not know what an increase is, it's putting 2 stitches in 1. So we are going to increase around 6 times, so 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. So after this row, we're gonna have 12 stitches. So go to your first stitch, grab 1 band, and you're going to pull this band onto this stitch only, like so. You want to reclaim the other end and stitch like normal. Now that's 1, and we want to do an increase, right? So we want to go back to that same stitch where we did 1 stitch already, and just do another normal stitch. And that's how you do an increase: 2 stitches in 1 stitch. Again, do 1 stitch on the next stitch, go back to that same stitch and stitch another one again. And we want to do that until we reach the band with the C-clip on. And again, you guys, I apologize for the background noises. I just can't help it. But yeah, I hope I explained how to do an increase well enough for you guys to understand, because I don't want anyone to be left behind. We don't do that here. That's why I always apologize every time someone comments some bad things, because I know it's my fault. It's my fault for not being understandable to you. And yeah, I take it as my fault. So I'm really sorry. But after you're done with your increasing, you can just take your C-clip off and put to the band that's on your hook. And after that, we can count to make sure if we have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next row, we are going to do 4 increases. And where to place our increases. So we are going to place our increases on the first and second stitch and the last 2 stitches. So stitch 1, 2, 11, and 12 will have an increase on them. And the other will just have a stitch. So stitch 1 will have an increase. Stitch 2 will have an increase as well. 3 to 10 will have a single. So 3, single, 4, single, 5, single, 6, single, 7, single, 8, single, 9, single, and 10 will have a single, and stitches 11 and 12 will have an increase. So stitch 11 will have an increase. Oops. And stitch 12 will have an increase as well. And also, you guys, I just want to say thank you again for all the love and support that you've given to me from my axolotl design. Thank you so much. It hasn't been a week and it's already at 800 plus views. So road to 1K views in less than 1 week. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. And if you're wondering what axolotl design I'm talking about, it's my design and the tutorial is before this one, so you can check it out, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. But anyways, after we are done with this row, like increasing stitch 1 to 11 and 12, we should have a total of 16 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th stitch is the one that's on your hook. Now we want to do 2 rows of single. Our first row will be in our pink color, and our second row will be on our body color. So I'm going to do both rows with you, because why not? So I'm doing my first row now in my pink color. And also, you guys, we are almost at 1,700 subscribers, so that's really insane. Like right when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was like, okay, that's amazing, we are not gonna grow anymore. 1,000 will be like the last subscriber count for us, and you know, I'm also contented about the 1,000 already, and we just keep on growing, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I really did not expect any of this to happen, but it did happen. So things happen unexpectedly, and it's amazing. It might be good or bad, but what's important is they happen to you for a reason. And for those of you who subscribe to me, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing in me, and for showing your belief in me as well, and for your love and support. Thank you guys so much. If only I could thank you all, each one of you, each 1,000 plus of you, I would do that. Thank you so much, especially those active commenters and active makers of my designs. I love you so much. Thank you so much. So after that talking, I did my first row in pink. So now I'm just going to do my second row in turquoise. And what you're going to do, So we are going to do a color change. If you do not know what that means, it's just basically changing colors, like color change. So you want to go to your first stitch, you grab your turquoise or body color, and you want to pull it, instead of pulling it to just a stitch, you want to pull it onto that stitch on your hook as well. And reclaim and stitch. And everything is just going to be a normal stitch, no pulling through everything. But yeah, 1,700. Well, we are almost at 1,700. But 1,000 plus subscribers, that's a lot. It's amazing. And also, you guys, YouTube, our community here in YouTube is getting bigger than our Instagram account. So our YouTube channel so far has 1,698 subscribers, and our Instagram has 1,620, I guess, or 18, I don't know, around those numbers. So we YouTube people just passed our follower count on Instagram. That's insane, because, you know, like YouTube is like different compared to Instagram, so that's amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you. Couldn't be more grateful. But I'm on to my last stitch of my turquoise row, and what I do is just I take my C-clip off and then go to my first stitch here, grab one band and slip knot, tight slip knot, because that's how we are going to attach it. And what I do is go down a stitch and do a slip knot again. So that's how you make the ears. So you can pause the video, make yourself one more, and so that you're gonna have 2 ears. So pause the video right now and come back to me when you are done. Okay, so I did not cut the video because I want this video to go all at once. I'm just going to take my pink bands off. So just a quick recap, you guys, of the things that we've made so far. A pink band fell and I cannot find it. Nice. A quick recap of the things that we've made. We made our ears. We just did that, and our arms and legs, plus our eyes too. And now let's make our nose. So, I mean trunk. So let's do that. Hi guys, so I'm back. I cut that because I took a thumbnail because the lighting was great outside. While I was filming, it was sunny, and then there were like a lot of sun and, you know, shadows. So I prevented that. So I cut the video, look through my window and like see if the lighting's good already on the grass yard part, and it is. So I took a thumbnail, and yeah. And also, as you guys can see, I removed the bands because I just thought they were they can, like, I don't know, the English word, what's the English word? They can be distracting. So it's all white now, and this is, by the way, a bond paper. So anyways, but as promised, now we are going to do our nose or trunks. So what you're going to do is you want to grab 2 bands and put it onto your hook, and you want to double it. So you want to twist it first and put it onto your hook. Now grab all these loops and twist it again. Next is we want to grab 3 bands. So you just want to twist it and grab all the loops. So this can be a bit hard, but just you want to grab all the loops, and you want to slide this cap band onto this band. So just take your time. Do not rush things. Just take your time. And after that, you are just going to reclaim the other end and put it onto your hook. And as you can see, I'm also struggling, so you are not the only one. Anyways, you can kind of fix your cap band over here. And after that, we are going to do that 3-band double loop for a total of 3 times. So, I mean 4 times, so that's 1. Grab 3 bands again and twist it. Grab all the loops and slide it. And reclaim the other end onto your hook. And fix, fix, fix. So that's 2. I want to do that 2 more times. Just really take your time. Do not rush things. If I seem like fast for you, you can slow down your video. So, 3 bands again. And double loop it. So twist it and put onto your hook. Grab all the loops and slide. And reclaim the other end onto your hook. That's 3. You want to do that one last time. 3 bands, twist to the right, and put onto your hook. Now, grab all the loops on that 3 bands and slide it. And as you can see, I'm really struggling, but I'm taking my time, so you should take your time as well. So now you have something that looks like this. There's a black dot. Is that on the band? Yeah. So let's hide that. After you're done that, you're just going to grab 1 rubber band and pull through everything. And after that, you're just going to either slip knot this band and save it for the attaching later, or just like what I normally do, put it onto a helping hook. And I put it just as the same helping hook with my ears. And that's how you do the trunk. So 2 bands double, then 3 bands double and pull through, and do that for a total of 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you do the trunks. Now let's do our daily tail. And how you do the tail is very simple. So you want to, I'm looking like I do not know the pattern. Anyways, ignore that. Grab 3 bands and just twist it onto your hook. Twist it and put it to your hook. Now you have something that looks like this. Then you're just gonna grab 1 band and double it. So twist it onto your hook and grab that band and slide this cap band onto that band and reclaim the other end. And we want to do that for a total of 8 times. So 1 band double and slide. So that's 1. 1 band again and double. Grab both loops and pull through. And that's 2. 1 band. Cap band on your hook. Grab both loops. and slide, and keep on doing that until you have 8. The one band, twist to your hook, and just slide. There's a truck coming, so excuse me. So again, one band and copy it onto your hook, grab both loops and slide it through the band that's on your, to the loop that's on your hook. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already, and we want to keep on doing that until we have 8. So that's 6. It's just basically doubling a band on your hook. So twist, grab both loops, 2 loops, and slide. So one band, twist or cap on your hook, grab both loops, which are 2, and slide till you have 8. So let's count again to make sure we have 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you have 8 of the chains of your doubled bands, you're just gonna grab one band, pull through everything, reclaim the other end, and you can either slip knot it or put it to a helping hook, just like me. Like so. And we just have to do one more thing before we can start with the actual body, and that is our hat here. So grab your yellow bands and let's start doing our hat. So again, grab your yellow bands. I have my yellow bands on top here. And what we're going to do first is we want to do a magic ring of 5 stitches, and that's like this part of the hat. And after we do this, we're going to do this, and that's just a chain. So the top part. We are doing the bottom part first, and then after we do the bottom part, we're going to do the top part. So let's do our bottom part first. So we want to do a magic ring of 5, so let's just do a magic ring of 5. One. 2. 3. 4. And 5. So let's count if we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you have 5, you're just going to grab a C-clip or stitch marker, and you want to put it to the band that's on your hook. After that, we're just going to increase around. So again, increase is putting 2 stitches in each stitch. So enjoy the background noises, the vehicles for now. And I know I said this a lot of times, but every time I'm filming a video, these vehicles just come out of nowhere. Like when I do not film a video and not be productive all day, so quiet. But when I film a video, all sorts of noises starts to take over the video. So, but I want to thank you guys for being understanding. So, thank you very, very much. Anyways, after you are done increasing around, you can just take your C-clip off, and then you want to go to your first stitch to the next stitch and just slip knot. And we are going to use that for the attaching later. And we want to add 4 more of this. I mean 3 more, because we're gonna use 4 for the attaching. So there is this slip knot, and I go 2, so 1, 2, and then the next stitch I will slip knot again, and not so tight slip knot, and then 1, 2 again, 1, 2, and then next slip knot, again not too tight, then 1, 2, and then next slip knot. So that's how you do the bottom part of the hat. Now let's do the top part. So let's just put our bottom part aside for now. What you're going to do for the top part is you grab 2 bands and you want to wrap it 3 times on your hook. That's twice, creating 3 loops. That's 1 and 2. And that's 3 loops. Now you want to grab 2 bands, wrap it once to your hook, grab both loops and slide this 3 loop cap end onto the band, and reclaim the other end. Sorry about the unexpected cut, you guys, but once you have this, you want to do that one more time. So 2 bands, wrap once on your hook, grab all the loops of that band, and slide. So the reason why I cut is because my father called me because my grandma needed some assistance. So yeah, I may be small, but I'm strong. So I put my grandma from her wheelchair to the bed all by myself because I'm strong. Anyways, no one asked. Once you have this, you're just going to grab 1 band and slide it. And I did that while I was talking, so sorry about that. But once you are done with that, you're just going to slip knot it onto the bottom part. So just find like 2 loops on each side and slip knot. So right there, and I do not want to let go of this, but if it's like, for example, if you pulled it through some bands, you can just pinch that by your thumb and reclaim that on your hook. And next, go to another loop, and now we have miscat, and just pull it down. And what you're going to do is slip knot. After you slip knot, you can just hide this onto some stitches on your hat. And that's how you do the hat. So that's how you do the hat. And we are done with our parts. We can finally start with our body. So just a quick recap. Hat done. Arms and legs done. Ears done. Tail done. Trunks done. And eyes done. So now we can start with the actual Dumbo. So let's start with our body now. So first row is a magic ring of 6 stitches, and again, I already showed you guys how to do a magic ring, so I'm just going to go a bit quicker this time so that I could save some filming time. And also, you guys, I wasn't actually planning on doing this, but Danny, it's been a long time, I think months probably, that she requested me to do a tutorial for this, and I felt bad because I was actually planning on using this turquoise bands for a fun video, but that never happened. So I was just like, okay, let's do something to our Loom sis. So that's why I did this. So if Danny, if you're watching this, Loom sis, if you're watching this, pretty sure you are, I just want to say thank you so much for being just really patient with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you too for choosing me as the tutor for your Dumbo design. So, I'm done with my Magic Row 6 and I hope you are too. After that, you're just going to put your C-clip onto the band that's on your hook. So, let's count to make sure we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now, our next row is going to be an increase. So, increase around. So 2 stitches in each stitch. All the way around, and after this row we are going to have a total of 12 stitches. And if you guys are hearing any dog barking, that's just my neighbor's dog. So excuse that and sorry about that. I've noticed in these new bands that Rainbow Loom are producing, some of them are like thick cutted. I mean, the cuts are thicker while some are thin, and they actually feel different than the normal opaque ones. So that's weird. And like the cuts, you can see it like that. But then the old bands, they're not like that. So I don't know what's up with the new bands. But yeah. Sorry guys for the background noises. Anyways, I'm done with my increase or run and I hope you are too. You can just take your C-clip off and put to the band that's on your hook. Sorry about that unexpected cut, but now we should have a total of 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our next row is going to be a single and an increase. So first stitch will have a single. And this row we are going to attach our eyes on stitches 3 and 9. So let's do our single and increase around. So first stitch will have a single. Second stitch will have an increase. Third stitch will have a single, and we are going to add our eyes here too. So grab your eye band, your band with your pony bead, and just do a normal stitch. Fourth stitch will have an increase. Fifth with a single. Sixth with an increase. Sixth. Eighth. Wait, 7 with a single. 8 with an increase. And 9 will have a single, and that single will be our eye band. So grab your band with a pony bead on and just do a normal stitch. And our 10th stitch will have an increase. '11th with a single, and 12 is going to have an increase. And after that round, we are going to have a total of 18 stitches. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, and that's a stitch. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a stitch from our eye. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Our next row is going to be single and increase. So, single, single, increase, and we are going to end up with 24. And this is the last row where we are going to increase. So let's do our single, single, increase. So single, single, increase, single, single, increase. Sorry guys for the dogs barking. It's annoying me. My patience, my patience. single increase, single increase, single increase, and single increase, and again after this row we are going to have a total of 24 stitches. So let's count if we have 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 24 is the one that's on your hook. And after this, you can just push your eye down. And yes. Hey guys, I'm back, and if you're wondering why all of a sudden my voice changed, I'm using a earphones right now, earbuds, because my dad is singing with karaoke on and it was just too noisy. But anyways, let's just continue where we left off. So we left off with doing single increase around, and we ended up with 24 stitches. So now we are going to do a bunch of single rows around, and that's a total of 3 rows. So I'm going to do the first row with you guys, and you're gonna have to pause the video and make the other 2 rows on your own. So I'm hoping that nothing is being caught right now. Earbuds are a big help when it comes to the background noises. I just don't have my earbuds right now. I'm using my sister's earbuds, because the earbuds that I got that came from my iPhone, my other sister used it and she broke it, so yeah. But you know, nothing's gonna stop us. We're gonna do this. I have to do this. It's almost, the sun is almost out for me, so I'm gonna have to do this. Not quick, because not everyone's quick at Loomigurumi, so yeah, we just have to take our time and be patient. But yeah, again, sorry guys if my voice changed all of a sudden. Really apologize about the sudden change. You already know the reason. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just doing my single row around, and after this row we are still gonna have a total of 24 after the single row that we do. So this is the first row of 3 single rows that we are going to do. And again, I'm doing it with you, and after this row I'm going to you're gonna have to pause the video to make yourself 2 more rows of single in your turquoise color, and you're just going to come back to me when you're done. So I'm done with my single row around, and you should still have 24. And now you're gonna have to pause the video and make 2 other rows and come back to me when you're done. Again, you guys, I paused the video and I listened to that clip, and there was this. I am sorry about that, guys. It's probably just from the earphones that I'm using. Like, I'm really sorry about that, guys. So sorry. But I have no choice. So let's just proceed. Okay. Again, sorry a million times. So let's proceed now. So I'm done with my additional 2 rows off. I did my additional 2 rows off camera, and this is how mine looks like, and I hope that this is how yours is looking like so far as well, like that. And after that we are just going to do a single row around using our red. So that's this part here. So let's do that. And after this red row, we are going to do the attaching already of our ears, our trunks, the hat. So yeah, and we are doing a color change, so we want to pull this red band through all the loops on our hook and just do a normal stitch. And for the rest of the stitch, we are just going to do a normal stitch. I hope everyone's doing well so far. Again, I apologize, you guys. Okay, hopefully in August I could buy like a microphone for like vlogging, a professional microphone for vlogging. I'm not like a vlogger or something, but it will really help our YouTube channel. So I'm gonna have to save some money, because it's expensive, like $10. That's probably not expensive for you, but for me that's a big price already. But yeah, I'm going to save some money for that, and hopefully by August again I can buy a microphone for our YouTube channel. But yeah. And after this row, we are still gonna have a total of 24 stitches. I'm not sure if my voice is like, I'm not sure if you can hear my voice, but I'm just going to try to utter my words like, with some strength, so that, you can hear what I'm saying. Anyways, you should have a total of 24. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and the 24th stitch is the one that's on your hook. After that, we can just take our hook for now, and we can clip our C-clip to the next stitch, like so, and we can start doing our facial features now. So now let's add our facial features, and our hook should, our C-clip should be on top, on the top right portion. And first, let's just attach our trunks, since that's basically like the easiest thing that we can attach right now. So just grab your trunks and just pinch it, so that, if you don't do nothing, this band for the attaching still is in place. And where to attach the trunks, so we have our eyes here, and then our magic ring of 6, then our magic ring of 6 is divided into 3, so 1, 2, 3 from the bottom and 1, 2, 3 from the top, and we are going to pull through. So we have two sides of our bands for the attaching. So one is going to go here, and the other one is going to go there as well. So let's just go to this right side first, and just grab one side of our attaching band, and from the inside you should not let go of this, and instead you want to go to the other side as to like where you are going to do your next attaching. So the middle of the top 3 and the bottom 3, the middle from the left, and you're just going to pull oops, let's do that one more time. So we are going to attach them in these two holes, let's say. So just grab them below, and from the inside you should not let go of this band, and just go to the next hole like that, and you're just going to slip knot it like so, and you go to some stitches on your body, and you grab one band and slip knot, and you can just hide this band onto some stitches. My dad's karaoke is still loud, so I'm hoping that nothing is getting caught. But if your trunk is like you know, going upwards, you can just pull it down so it goes downwards, like so. And next, we are just going to attach our ears. And after our ears, we are going to attach our hat. And if you made the mini Dumbo already, it's basically the same attaching. So we're going to attach them on the sides and in a form of tying. So what you're going to do is count. So, okay. So you have your one row of red here, then one row of your turquoise. The next row is the rows where we are going to pull through the tying off bands for the attaching of the ears, and it has to be in the middle of the eye. So let's just go there. And pull one, and go to the next stitch, and pull the other side of your slip knot. And before you tie them together, just have a look if that looks good to you. And for me, I'm just gonna go down. So my top slip knot is good, so I'm just gonna go down a stitch more. So I went down 2 stitches, and I'm going to look if that looks great to me, and I think that looks great. And what you're going to do is just tie them off like how you tie your shoelaces. So tie it once and tie it again. So that's a total of 2 ties. And you have your ear attached. And we want to do the same thing to the other side. So again, one row of your red and the other row is your turquoise, and the next row of turquoise is the row where we are going to attach our slip knots for the attaching of our ear. And it has to be in the middle of our eyes. So, and go down 2 stitches, so 1 and 2, and hold next, and tie inside. And you have your ears attached. And you can kind of look, you can have a look. If it looks great to you, you can proceed, and if it doesn't, you can do a bit of fixing, but I think mine looks cute, so I'm not going to redo it. So once you're satisfied with how your ears and trunk is looking, we can now attach our hat. So we are just going to like plot it down here. So you have your eyes, and the next row of the eyes is like the exact row as to like where this front part of your hat is going. And you have your slip knots, right? So we are just going to grab your slip knots, and wherever the slip knot lands inside is where you are going to pull them, obviously, and stitch them inside as well. So you have one here, and the next goes in here. So just let your slip knots be your guide for the attaching here, and then this guy comes over here, and this last slip knot comes here. So just let your slip knots be the guide, and have a look if that looks good to you. I think that's about good, and if you're satisfied with how it's looking, you can just go inside and take some stitches and just slip knot. And for the slip knot, you can hide it onto some stitches inside the face. And we are done attaching our trunk, our nose. I mean, trunk and nose are one thing, right? So we are done attaching our trunk, our ears, and our hat. And I hope you guys are doing great so far. I hope I was not confusing throughout the attaching part, because the attaching part is probably the hardest part of this design. So yeah, but just really take your time, and you can slow down as well. You can slow me down. So let's proceed. So hi guys, and now let's continue. So we can just unclip our C-clip from our first stitch and put this band with the C-clip on onto our hook. This row is going to be a single row around, and we are also going to do to attach our arms. So our arms will go on stitches 6 and 10. So go to your first stitch and do a color change. Again, to make a color change, you want to grab one band and pull through everything and stitch. So that's our first stitch. So this is our second stitch, number 3. Four, 5, and our 6th stitch is where we are going to attach our first arm. So just grab your arm and just do like a normal stitch. Our next arm will go on to stitch 10, so that's 6. Now it's 7, 8, 9, and 10 is going to be is where we are going to attach our next arm. And the rest of the stitches will just be single. So we can put our legs aside for now because we are going to attach them later. Just do your single row around. And yeah. I hope everything's being clear so far right now. And I hope everyone's being able to catch up. And I hope everyone's doing great too. Again guys, sorry for the craziness in this video. Sorry. After you reach your band with the C-clip on, you're just going to take your C-clip off and put it to the band that's on your hook. Dumbo looks cute. What we are going to do next is 4 rows of single around using our turquoise color. Let's do 4 rows around, and I'm going to do the first row with you guys and come back to me when you're I'm going to do the first row with you. You're gonna have to pause the video, make yourself 3 more, and come back to me when you're done. And when you come back to me, we are going to attach our legs. So I'm just going to do the first row with you, and I will we are gonna have to pause the video to make our additional 3 rows, and after that come back to me when you are done, and we are going to attach our legs. Really repetitive, really easy design. And after this row, we are still gonna have a total of 24. After the single rows that we do, we're still gonna have 24 stitches. So I'm almost done with my first row. Stuffing. After you're done with your row, again, take your C-clip off, put it to the band that's on your hook. So now is the time where you want to pause the video and make additional 3 rows and come back to me when you're done. Hi guys, so I'm back and I did my additional 4 rows here. Additional 3 rows, so that's a total of 4 rows. And again, I promised to you when we come back we are going to attach our legs, so let's do that. Our legs come in, our legs will be on stitches 3 and 8. So 3 and 8. So let's go. So let's do our first 2 stitches together. So 1 and 2. Third stitch is where our first leg will go. So stitch number 3. Then our next is going to be on stitch number 8. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we are almost done. After this row, we are going to decrease. And the last thing that we just have to do is attach our tail. And we are finally done, you guys. So after you attach your legs, the rest of the rows is just going to be single with no attaching or whatever. So just single until we reach the band with the C-clip on. This tutorial is probably one of the most memorable tutorial because everything started pretty well, then ended chaotic, ended insane. That's life. We start great, in the middle it's chaos, but we end great as well. So yeah, I want to make a video of me just like being inspirational while looming, like life lessons, stuff like that. That would be cool. I don't know, no one will probably watch that, but anyways, yeah, doing your single stitches. And we're almost done, you guys. And my back hurts, my legs hurt, my feet hurt. That's okay. Take your C-clip off and put to the bottom that's on your hook. Now we are going to start decreasing Dumbo. So this row we are going to do 2 single and a decrease. So let's do that. And after this row we are going to end up with 18 stitches. So let's do single, single. And if you did not know, guys, what a decrease is, it's basically stitching 2 stitches together. So we did our 2 singles, and now it's time to decrease. What I do is, we have our 2 stitches here. I grab the first stitch of the the front part of the stitch of the first stitch that we are going to do a decrease on, and the back loop of the second stitch that we are going to decrease on, and I just stitch them together like normal. And I go back to my 2 single, so single and single, and to decrease again, front loop of the first stitch and back loop of the second, and we are just going to stitch them together. Now we are going to do that until we reach the band with the C-clip on. So stitch, stitch, and decrease, stitch, stitch, decrease, stitch, stitch, and decrease. Stitch. My back hurts. Stitch and decrease. Like, my tripod is just way too small, so I have to slouch. No one asked. Anyways, we're gonna end up with stitch, stitch, decrease. And after this, we are going to have 18 stitches. So let's count if we have 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Next row is going to be single and a decrease, and after this row we are going to have a total of 12 stitches, and we're also going to attach. So single and decrease. Single, decrease, single, decrease, single, decrease, single, and decrease, and single again, and decrease. So after this, we are going to have a total of 12 stitches. So let's count if we have 12 to make sure that, you know, we're on the right track, not truck. We are not going anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we just want to push this band on our hook to the body of our hook, and grab our stuffing and stuff. So we don't want to overstuff. Just want to put some in the right amount so that we can give shape to Dumbo, and so that it holds its shape as well. So I need more stuffing. Dumbo looks cute, and I'm just gonna add more, a little only though, And after that, I'm done stuffing. And after this row, we are just going to decrease around and like fasten off and attach our little tail. And we are finally done. So let's decrease around, you guys, shall we? Decrease around. Stuffing. These bands are making my fingers wet for some reason, and stuffing are sticking onto my hand. And these bands too are a little hard to work with. So what's up, Rainbow Lil? Anyways, after you increase around, you can just take your C-clip off and do your last decrease. And what I do to tie this guy off is I grab the next stitch and just stitch across it in the top part, the back part, and I slip knot them. And after that, I hide my slip knot. And fix my Dumbo, distribute the stuffing, and lastly attach my tail. So the tail goes in the middle here. So just grab some stitches in the middle here and get your tail and slip knot. And after you slip knot, you can just tuck that inside. And we are officially done with our Dumbo. And that's how you make this big Dumbo, you guys. I hope I was clear throughout the video. And I wish you guys all the best too. If you enjoyed watching today's video, give this a big thumbs up, comment down below what you feel like commenting, and subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate that. And if you make one, do not forget to tag me, Saturn.looms on Instagram, Looms by Tiff on Instagram, and CraftMuse on Instagram as well. Their links will be in the description box below. And use the hashtags Olympus the Loomer, Looms by Tiffany's Looms, CraftMuse, and Saturn Looms. This has been Olympus the Loomer, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye! I love y'all so much.